Mind my step.
You haven't even got inside.
I'll know it when I see
Has
it.
been tried and tested by John. Stick to the list.
Let's go to
I believe the Steelwatch factory is gone.
Just like the cowards, he's so underhanded.
All that beautiful engineering.
I want to have a word.
On with you then.
You're good to go.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Ready.
What a charmer.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
A nice little nap.
Seems simple enough.
In position.
Nothing will stand in my way. Is that blood? No, never mind. Best be on my way.
Seek and you shall find me.
Looking ahead. Light on my feet.
That might be worth a look.
I'm way too big. Better not be cursed. Deities make mention of this. Is that Baldur with a
Boo is... Well, if I... Yes, Boo. Him. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Do not be afraid, Boo. She is not here. And you, bite your tongue until your eyes water and your hairs curl. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Of course, but also a miniature giant space hamster. The Drow was a cruel witch, but she knew what Boo was right away. And she had never seen his like before, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. That is true, but he is also a living thing. Thankfully, he preserved his guts heroically. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts. Ha! Pain is a promise that all our enemies' blows have not killed us. Lady of Loss, I see now, Boo. Because she is miniature as Boo is, he is also giant.
Voss will be pleased with our progress. Come, to The party's full. You'll need to make room. Well,
Another day, another dungeon. Truly. Now Minsk thinks you are making mock. Truly. Now Minsk thinks you are making mock. Less prattle, more battle.
Let's get going. Have to keep going. I'll give it a shot.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the Grand Worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Ancient Ansar, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test be...
Incredible. How old is this place?
A puzzle, is it? Who is most adept at their solving? No matter when. The nuts are in my pocket, wizard. Please do not go patting at Minsky's person.
Eager for battle.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything.
Prove your strategic wit. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Lanceboard happens to be a game with which I have more than a passing familiarity. Might I offer a suggestion? First, threaten the Black King. Move your rook 1 square to the right. That leaves Black only 2 choices. Option 1. The Black Bishop can take your rook. This leaves your queen free to move 3 squares to the right and checkmate Black's king, your knight pinning him down. Option 2. Black's king retreats up and right. Your knight can then move 2 squares left and 1 up to make the king, your rook preventing his escape. one with the weave. Quite.
The Dark King must fall.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ah, excellent choice. On my way.
Let's move. Maybe it will bring us closer.
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here. We should be wary of whatever lurks beneath. Which way to the nearest library? With haste.
My boot craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
No time to rest? What path lies before me? paintings hung on the wall.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Your desire. New horizons.
The honorable judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed.
Yes, of course.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it, tally marks totaling the number 9.
I've got a long road ahead.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen jinn within it, perhaps even more. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
One day I'll catch a break.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby. The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him. The cell. The red-haired man.
Applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. You are a paragon of justice. Proceed.
see what this does.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
overwhelming.
Victory awaits.
I don't fancy their chances.
beacon to meek and mighty alike. May you ever withstand raging elements.
Here we go.
Watch out, Diva. None nap so powerfully as Boo.
With courage does the hero march, fettered by the taxing chains of fear. A stalwart soul must with insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace with justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero. Seize your...
Hells. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories. Open up.
dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm.
I am Ansel, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Ansel wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansel's senses.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you, calm.
How much farther can I go? First in my heart.
This place is astonishing. I'd love to join, but let's make...
Here goes nothing.
With... what?
Hell. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Best foot forward.
The dragon's spirit flood the next word.
I am Ansel, heart of the gate.
Ansel binds you despite your birth. The spirit.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my word.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you, calm, curious, and detached.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened. Answer. It's been too long. We knew each other once, long ago. We crossed the Callan together, and sailed the Altair, and built a city at sea. Ansel was my friend. Friend, yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Baldur, and you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Baldur. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
won't take me yet.
Holding back. Today you fall.
Taste my fury.
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again. I was. Now. But it seems you are more interested in my past. Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Of course I do. More so because it was Ansor. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. It came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation. Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. One netherstone remains. We must find it before the brain breaks.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansel.
Moving in. Something good here, I hope. mind if I do.
The helm of Baldur.
The worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Let's see what this does. Right tool will do the trick.
Battle favors the fearless.
Nothing important is ever easy. Best be on my way.
Swift and lethal. I will not know failure.
This is my time.
What's in here? Better not be cursed.
Villainous face meets virtuous fist.
Survival is all that matters.
Fleet of foot.
I am fury. I am death.
Where do I go from here?
Swift and lethal. Make way.
My hamster has dined on god flesh. You are but a tiny crumb.
Nothing's easy these days.
Time to strike.
Need to find a way forward. No traps, please. Breathe deep and move. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Moon Maiden's blessings to you. We are a small family. Smaller than I hoped for. But we are whole again. It comes and goes. Time is far crueler than Shah could ever be. I do not think I will ever get better. But I wish to make the most of the time I have left. Besides, I'm tougher than I look. I'll fight on, now that I have something to fight for. Now this old lady will be getting in the way in your fine camp. Don't worry. I shall pull my weight and help how I can. After so long in captivity, it feels good to use my...
Seluna's blessings to you. Of course. Only a fool would alienate his child over a name. Shadowheart must determine her own path. That is what the Moon Maiden teaches. Still, I am unused to it. I can only hope she forgives a slip of the tongue now and again, until I adapt. My wife will need care. I wish to find somewhere quiet, close to nature, where the sun can warm us, and the moon can watch over us as we sleep. And Shadowheart, too, may wish to join us, perhaps. Once she's helped you put down this absolute threat. I've gleaned enough from word around this camp to know you're more than capable. You will prevail. I am. But with Seluna's guidance, I learned how to control the beast long ago. I only let it loose again when my family was threatened. Unfortunately, I was unable to stop what befell us, as neither elf nor wolf. I'm sorry, but what happened in that room? That must stay within the family. Just know that we endured.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes.
I failed, Father. The worm is fallen.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the Great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm. You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke. I look the part of a fiend.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Will?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast. To slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates. There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail, the Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side.
The devil's stench lingers, but Will is yet a champion of the people. I'd hoped he'd join me on the council, but he is his own man. I couldn't be prouder. Gods, can it be? The man who raised the city's wall.
You both know you owe your lives to me. I am not fallen. I am risen.
We must make this a secret we carry beyond the grave. No name is more sacred to the city than Balduran's. Not even mine. When people think his name or see his likeness, they must imagine a hero, not a horror.
How misguided you are.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the Hells.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The Blade of Avernus. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight. I'm not to abide them, but to become... but enough reflection for today. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say? Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once. I scout both the Hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun. Sure.
Will shall force all devil kind to tremble before him.
A noble chant, is it not? Hail, Will! Well, yes, Boo, the horseless chariots of Avernus are impressive too. But that would be no kind of name, would it?
Hail!
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. You're someone I can actually turn to when I don't know what to do.
the name of that river down there?
You've come. Have you brought the Orphic hammer? The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not. When I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain, which... When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the Grand Design.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt the swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki, the Illithid grand design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge. To arms! No, wait. To swords!
What now?
Still on my feet.
Victory awaits. Make way. The aliens.
I'd sooner split a skull, but as you wish.
This is my time.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Time to strike.
Defender of the people.
An efficient path. Forget it. It's jammed. What's up for discussion?
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. Truth be
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out. All of my wares are...
This large man of sternness and stone. Who mislikes his look? As if he is knowing the things that Minsky's know. It's Baldur. Our delivery on the wall. Did we carry in that one to some prison? Ah, then Minsk and Boo prefer him this way. Better stern than smart.
To think that I'm both...
My servant, I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. Poor O'Millowell. Oh, this is terrible news. Our research is meant for good. O'Millowell would want me to continue its work.
There is nothing.
City should be for proper folk who earn crust.
Once I publish my...
There is nothing left to speak of. His friend is gone. His focus now
You going first, it was your idea. Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
If you had to pick one for a night of passion,
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I get it. I'd give him a few more of those to get
A bloody display of murderous power. Baal means to stoke fear, make us cower.
More for me?
All it does is make Minsk wonder if Boo has already eaten.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Broadsheet's rather dull today.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate. Of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure. Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Always has something juicy.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke.
Considering an army of cults.
That patter works on bunters, but I know you spend your wages on perhaps a publicity disaster.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city guaranteed. What'll it be?
They've got armies to deal with.
How much did you drink, you idiot, Ducal?
Back again? I know a reader when I see one. What'll it be? My stalls, no.
Feels like we're near. Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant. It seems like you have ample company already. Wonderful.
Can you feel it? That ache in your skull, that silence.
Just me. Copper for your thoughts. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
We cannot. What's on your mind? Would that I could, but your entourage is full.
Magical.
Yes?
Won't be long now. They'll...
Don't waste a step. Already feeling better.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism. How we get in? Make space, and my might is yours. Ready for...